And then the Iowa players will go right into your questions.
Fran, can you talk about Matt's defense on Simons? He really shut him down tonight.
Well, you know, I think the impressive thing, Rick, is he shut him down and then got 20. I mean, that's really hard to do. Yeah, I didn't take him out, I don't think, no. I mean, he is in just phenomenal condition to stay after. I'm telling you, Simons is playing as well as anybody that has been on our schedule so far. That's how well he is playing. And they go to him. So you're going to be facing ball screens and curl cuts and misdirection and shuffle cuts. So Matt had to really stay after him. And I thought collectively, if you think about it, the one jumper he hit was in the zone when Bryce helped on penetration. The other was a tip-in. So, I mean, just a phenomenal job.
Is as good an effort as you guys have had this year?
Absolutely. It was a focused effort. You know, it wasn't perfect, but it was hard fought at both ends. You know, we executed when we had to. They have given some teams trouble with their pressure. You know, so if they fall behind like they did, they come after you, and they pressed us. They got up. We handled the ball well against that. We executed some of our sets down the stretch. I'd like to have done a little bit better job there, but we did keep getting to the free throw line. When you're in the double bonus, that's what you want.
How pleased were you by the effort that you got from Aaron White, just especially coming out of the gate and as effective as he was?
Well, you know, Zach ends up with a cut under his eye, and Aaron goes right in and just was phenomenal. He was playing great in the second half, too. I thought he got a little tired. And then when I went back with Zach and Mel, then I stuck with him in what was becoming a tighter game once they got another 10. I went with my more experienced guys.
Coach, 5 players in double figures. Is this the type of offensive output you've kind of been waiting for?
Yeah, you know, that's the kind of team I think we can be. You know, you have 5 guys in doubles, 1 guy with 8, 3 other guys scoring. It makes us harder to prepare for, and it gives me flexibility depending upon what kind of game it is. And that game had kind of a unique flow to it. And like I said, at the end, it was experience, but, you know, in a lot of those runs, it was, you know, the one run in the first half, we had 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores on the floor. That was good to see.
You wanted starters minutes for Bryce coming off the bench, and you got, I think, 28.
You know, it's good to see him, because I didn't see him, you know, favoring anything. I didn't see him struggling with fatigue. It's not easy when you're running clock and then trying to run a set at the end of the clock and protect a lead. So a couple times it looked like he was out of sync, was over dribbling, but that's a difficult situation we put him in. And I thought for the most part he executed our stuff, and then he got to the free throw line and went 8 for 8. So really proud of him, happy for him, because he's finally feeling like himself, and obviously he's playing like himself.
Coming off a couple losses, how big is it to have a senior like Matt come and play the way he did tonight on both ends of the floor?
Well, you know, his approach from minute one has been so incredibly professional, and he's, you know, very intuitive, and he knows he's been struggling, and he knows that, okay, it's his senior year. He's the captain. He's the senior. He's the guy, and so much falls on him, and he's just been terrific. And tonight, you know, it was just really just an incredible performance, and that's what we need. We need him to be the steadying influence out there when I have so many young guys alongside of him. And you know, I trust him. I trust his decision making. I don't like to keep guys out there for 40 minutes, but I don't think there was one time where I looked at him and felt like he looked fatigued at all.
You got a game coming up right away Monday. Will you rest him, or will you go normal practice schedule?
We won't. We'll go regular practice, but you know, we won't go real hard tomorrow. No.
How do you break it down? You got a non-conference team you're not familiar with, and you got such a short turnaround here on Monday night.
Well, what we'll do is, obviously, the next coach who has that scout is very familiar with him. So we'll have probably more meetings than we will have time on the floor. So they'll have a meeting, practice, meeting. I might bring them back again, and then we'll have a meeting before the shoot-around, a meeting at the meal. So they'll know what the game plan is, and they'll know personnel.
Have you ever crossed paths with Corliss Williamson during his playing career or anything?
I recruited Corliss Williamson unsuccessfully at the University of Notre Dame. Yeah, he was one of the best high school players I ever saw, and was a pretty good pro, but in high school, he was virtually unstoppable, and had an incredibly mature game, total package. He had terrific grades, and we tried to get him out of Arkansas.
Were you the point man on that recruit?
I don't think so. I think I was, actually.
Marvel wasn't one of his better games, but he still 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 10 points. Still seemed to.
He was terrific. I mean, he made the one mistake, and I blasted him. He missed a jumper, and he goes after it, and he fouls the guy. Didn't think, okay, we're 80 feet from the basket. They're in the bonus. You don't want to stop the clock and give him 2 points. But he's just been great.